Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on 24-hour time. Over the past 20 years or so, a new way of telling the time has emerged. This system is called 24-hour time. The main advantage of this system is that AM or PM are not used. Hence, there is less chance of any confusion occurring. The following guidelines are useful in helping us to understand this method. Firstly, 4 digits are used. The first 2 digits designate the hour. The last 2 digits designate the minutes. Let's see how this actually works. Look at some examples. The first one, write 4:25 p.m. in 24-hour time. We start the counting from 12 midnight. So 4 p.m. is 16 hours after midnight. That's quite straightforward, so 16 is important. Finally, we have another 25 minutes after 4 p.m. because it's 4:25. So here we have the other two. So the first 2 digits designate the hour, which means it's 16 hours after midnight. And the second 2 digits, over here, that's the last 2, designate the minutes. So we can write, there are 3 ways of doing it. 1625, where the numbers are all close together, or 1625, where there's a gap in the middle, or 1625 this way. So any one of those are acceptable. Write 9:53 a.m. in 24-hour time. So we start the counting from 12 midnight. So 9 a.m. is 9 hours after midnight. Finally, we have 53 minutes after 9 a.m. So this is how we can write. Now, because we need 4 digits, we have here that 9 a.m. is 9 hours after midnight. So in order to have the 4 digits, you write 09. That's the only way you'll get 4 digits. So you write 09 there, and there's your 53, and there, and there. Write 11:54 p.m. in 24-hour time. So because it's PM, it's in the evening, so it's very close to midnight, which means that that's 23 hours after midnight. So you go all the way around. So that gives you 23 hours, and then you've got another 54 minutes. So there's your 23:54. And write 7:23 a.m. in 24-hour time. Because it's AM, that's only 7 hours after midnight, and then you have your 23 minutes. And there are the 3 ways of writing it. Change the following 24-hour times to 12-hour time. So 06, whenever you've got a 0, that's a good indication that it's actually AM. So that's 6:39 a.m. When I say when you've got a 0, that's for the single digits, but it's also when you have a 10 and 11, that's still also AM, because you haven't reached past 12 yet. So basically the rule is, if you have anything, those 2 digits there, if they're less than 12, then it's usually AM. So 10:14 is 10:14 AM. 14:28, because that's above 12, it's 2 hours. See that? That's 2 hours there, because it's 2 hours after midday. Because it's 14, when you get to 12, that's actually midday. Because it's 14, you've got another 2 hours after midday. So that's 2:28 p.m. And here, at midday, this is actually 9 hours, because it's 21:59, so it's almost 24. So it's 21 hours after midnight, which only makes it 9 hours after midday. So you have to think about it. And there's your 9:59 p.m. Change the following 24-hour times to 12-hour time. So because that's a 16, we know it's a PM. And that makes it 4 hours after midday. And that's why it's 4:23 p.m. 1956, that's 19, which means it's 19 hours after midnight, which is actually 7 hours after midday, so it's 7:56 p.m. This is simple, that's only just after midnight, so that's 1:25 a.m. and that's the same. That's only 7 hours after midnight, so that's 7:15 a.m. The 23:25, that's almost back to midnight again, so it's 11:25 p.m. And finally 11:33, because that's less than the 12, it's still a.m., so that's 11:23 a.m. So this video has given us a good introduction into 24-hour time, and we've seen how with 24-hour time you actually don't need to use AM or PM.